about head coach DeShaun Foster. Start off with an opening statement, jump into questions.
Tale of two halves. You know, came out in the first half, played well. Outscored them 10-0 and pretty much didn't really execute, or the attention to detail wasn't there. The discipline that we need to play in the second half just wasn't there at all. So, you know, we're a one-half team right now, and I got to find a way to get these guys to come out and approach the second half like they do the first half of the game. So until we do that, we're not going to be able to get out of our own way, and we're going to continue to take losses like this.
DeShaun, the first two drives and the second to last drive, you were able to find some success against their pass defense. What was working there? And then just take me through that final drive.
You know, just anytime we can keep them off of Ethan, he's going to be able to find guys. So, you know, the O-line was able to protect a little better. And in those situations, you know, when we can, like I said, if we can keep him upright, Ethan can find some guys, and we're able to do that. And just not enough.
Coach, it looks like the defense once again, you know, it's just playing, you know, they're just balling out, and the way that Coach Malloy was cycling in guys and just trying to confuse Minnesota. What can you say about what he did for this game?
Coach Kike called a good game. You know, we just weren't able to execute the way that we wanted to. But you know, it's just like you said, the defense was played well. You know, we offense kind of put them in a couple situations in the second half that weren't exactly ideal. So, you know, I'm just glad that I have the type of defense that we have, that they keep showing up day in and day out each week. And, you know, we're just going to have to regroup and get ready for this next game.
And second question real quick, Schwessinger, just, again, he balled out, 2 sacks, 4.5 tackles for a loss. What can you say about how he's not only how he performed in this game, but how he's becoming a leader among the defense?
He's just the type of player that you want on your team. You know, former walk-on, earned a scholarship, and you know he hasn't changed his mentality. So he just plays like he has something to prove daily, and that's why he's able to. You know, he practices just how he plays the game, so that's why he's able to be successful.
Just describe the last few minutes of that game. Like, what are you seeing on the field? How are you feeling emotionally?
Just a non-disciplined team, basically. You know, just we didn't do stuff that we wanted to do. Didn't do the stuff that we've been coached to do. So we just got to find ways to stop shooting ourselves in the foot and just get out of our own way. You know, it's hard to beat good teams when they're getting in your way. You know, so it's just a tough loss. You know, it's full of emotion. It's a tough loss.
Coach, just, you know, you guys been in so many tight games, and you see that, you know, you guys are very close. Just what's the psyche of this locker room, and, you know, how are you guys as a coaching staff just keeping them focused, knowing that, hey, we're right there, just one or two plays away?
When you have resilient players like I do, they kind of, they're just chomping at the bit to get another opportunity. You know, so this is a tough loss, so this one will sting a little bit. You know, we really wanted to come out and put on a good showing for our home crowd. You know, we haven't really played the way that we wanted to play in the Rose Bowl, so it's just unfortunate that, you know, we only really put one half together. We didn't really put two, but I got some resilient dudes, and you know, we're going to continue to fight, and it's going to turn around.
And you know, a little bit different scenario this time around. You guys played with the lead at the start for the first time this year. I guess, where are those strides been made at the start of games, and then as far as the run game goes, you know, what's still to be done there?
You know, we started with the lead, like you said, but we just didn't really execute the second half like we wanted to. But the run game, you know, we got to find a way to get that rolling and be consistent at running the rock. You know, we didn't really run the ball the way that we would like, but you know, we were able to stop their run. You know, their running backs were pretty good. And, you know, it was a good team we played against. We just didn't do what we needed to do at the end of the game.
Coach, you guys went up 10-0. Were there any missed opportunities in your eyes in that first half? as far as scoring?
Oh yeah, most definitely. There were a couple opportunities, but there were a few opportunities. But you know, we were able to get out of the half with 10 points, and we got the ball going in there, coming out. So that's what I was really excited about, to be able to try to get some kind of points coming out of half. But that didn't happen, and you know, from that point on, we kind of snowballed a little bit.
Jalen Berger had a bunch of carries, especially in that third quarter. Were you just kind of going with the hot hand, or what improvements has he kind of shown that made you want to give him the ball?
He had a really good game against Penn State, and you know, he's just been trending in the right direction. So we were just trying to give him some opportunities to play ball, really.
Coach, Ethan had a bit of a tough game, 3 interceptions, but he connected on 25 of 36, I believe, for 293. What can you say about what he brought to this game?
Ethan played a good game. You know, as long as we can keep Ethan upright and he doesn't have a lot of people on his face, he's able to be successful. So, you know, one of those picks was a tip pass. Another one, he was getting hit as he threw it. So, you know, we gotta. It's not just Ethan out there. You know, there's guys. There's 10 other guys out there that got to do their job for him to be successful. So we just got to get back and regroup and get ready for this next week.
And DeShaun, I think 2.5 minutes to go. You guys forced the punt, get the ball back, but I think you're backed up on like the 3-yard line. How much did the situation and where you were on the field kind of, I guess, dictate what you were able to call as far as offensively?
I mean, anytime you're backed up, your call sheet kind of gets cut in half. You know, it's a timing thing. They got a defender behind us all of a sudden. You usually don't have that, so it was you know, they had a good punt. They were able to field it, but that's ball. You know, wherever we got the ball, you got to be able to execute in those situations, and you know, we got to be a little bit more detailed and just continue to grow. But you know, this one's just gonna sting. I'm gonna be pissed off for a little bit. You know, it's hard to sit up here and try to be positive, but I need my guys to truly, you know, hone in on our pillars so we can just get out of our own way and be successful.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.